The top stories. Premier hails Ethiopia as Africa's rising beacon of opportunity. And the minister showcases nation's inclusive transitional justice policy. Hello and welcome to EBC World English News with me, and many thanks for joining us. Now, Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed has hailed Ethiopia as one of Africa's fastest growing economies, continues to cement its status as a beacon of opportunity on the continent. Following a visit to gold mining facilities in the Shakiso area of the Oromia region, highlighting the pivotal role of the gold mining sector, the Prime Minister emphasized its potential to attract substantial local and international investments. In a social media post this morning, Abiy shared insights from his visit, accompanied by photos of his participation in the inauguration of YMG gold mining near Shakiso on December 9. The Shakiso and broader Guji regions, renowned for their rich gold deposits, present exceptional opportunities for mining ventures, Abiy remarked. He further described the inauguration of YMG gold mining as a milestone with promising prospects for the Shakiso community. Abiy commended YMG gold mining for its commitment to innovation and environmental sustainability. YMG employs advanced mining technology that relies solely on gravity, eliminating the need for harmful chemicals and setting a benchmark for eco-friendly mining practices, he noted. During his recent tour of the Guji region, the Prime Minister also visited the facilities of Midrock Gold, one of Ethiopia's leading gold mining enterprises. As a trailblazer in the sector, Midrock Gold has made a significant impact on Ethiopia's mining industry with its large-scale operations, he added. The Prime Minister's visit underscores Ethiopia's dedication to harnessing its natural resources responsibly while fostering economic growth and community development. Moving on, Ethiopia's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Gideon Timotheos, engaged in discussions today with the Czech Republic's Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Labor and Social Affairs, Marian Jurečka, during the latter's official visit to Ethiopia. Marian Jurečka highlighted the productive nature of his engagements with senior Ethiopian officials, noting that his delegation included business leaders focused on strengthening economic relations between the two nations. Minister Gideon praised the long-standing partnership between Ethiopia and the Czech Republic, emphasizing the critical role Czech technical and financial support has played in establishing key industries within Ethiopia. He further underscored the importance of collaboration in areas such as economy, industry, trade, investment, water and energy, agriculture and defense industries. The discussions reflected on the progress achieved through recent high-level visits by leaders from both nations, which have reinvigorated bilateral relations and paved the way for enhanced collaboration across multiple sectors. Moving on, a Kenyan military delegation led by the chief of the Kenyan Defense Force, General Charles Kahariri, held discussions in Addis Ababa with Ethiopia's Chief of General Staff, Field Marshal Birhanu Jula. Field Marshal Birhanu emphasized the enduring ties between Ethiopia and Kenya, highlighting their shared history of bilateral development and cooperation. He noted that both nations have agreed to continue strengthening their collaboration in the military sector. During the talks, Field Marshal Birhanu revealed that the two countries are finalizing preparations to sign a memorandum of understanding. The agreement aims to bolster their alliance in countering Al-Shabaab and enhancing cooperation in other areas of peace and security. General Charles Kahariri, for his part, expressed gratitude for the invitation to visit Ethiopia and acknowledged the critical role both nations play in promoting peace and security in the region. He reiterated Kenya's commitment to further strengthening its long-standing military partnership with Ethiopia.
When powerful seismic forces lifted these islands out of the ocean millions of years ago, they sculpted landscapes of unimaginable beauty. Comprised of 7 main islands, the Canary Islands are a Spanish archipelago in the Atlantic Ocean, just off Morocco in North Africa. So spectacular are the Canary Islands that for centuries it was believed that this archipelago formed the peaks of the legendary lost city of Atlantis. Today, the Canary Islands are a magnet for sun-seekers, beachcombers, and adventurers from all over the world. Head to Corralejo, once a small fishing village, now one of the island's largest resort towns. Just a short walk away is Corralejo Dunes National Park, with dunes that seem to stretch out forever.
Welcome back. Now, the Minister of Justice has highlighted the inclusiveness of the country's transitional justice policy. The Minister, Canary, was addressing a two-day international conference on Ethiopia's draft transitional justice laws commenced at the Sheraton in Addis Ababa. The draft law framework prepared to implement Ethiopia's transitional justice policy were presented at the opening session of the conference. In her opening remarks, Justice Minister Canary said this international conference is a crucial platform to garner ideas for the implementation of the TJ policy and highlighted the inclusiveness of the country's transitional justice policy.
It has been an exciting but also a very complex and challenging exercise to design a transitional justice system that is victim-centered, inclusive, comprehensive, participatory, and credible. We began this initiative aspiring to install transitional justice as a key mechanism of addressing the unattended legacies of massive violations of rights in our past, a past which has affected communities across the board and continues to pose a serious predicament on our present and casts a shadow on our future. Today's occasion marks a significant milestone on this journey, engaging with some of the brightest minds of the world to discuss and enrich the draft legislations.
For her part, Vice Justice Ababa Mbiala said Ethiopia's transitional justice policy has been crafted in a transparent manner. According to her, this conference is organized in view of fulfilling the goals of transitional justice policy. Meanwhile, Paul Simon Handy said transitional justice plays a crucial role for lasting peace. Have a listen to this.
Transitional justice, as we know today, is not merely a legal process. It is a profoundly human endeavor. It seeks to restore dignity to victims, rebuild trust in institutions, and create a shared understanding that fosters national reconciliation. Ethiopia's ongoing efforts to draft key legislation for transitional justice, those efforts encompass the establishment of a special bench, a special prosecution office, a truth, amnesty and reparation commission, and an institutional reform commission, as well as a law for the prevention and punishment of international crimes. So those efforts are all a testament to the country's commitment to these principles.
And finally, Addis Ababa has become the epicenter of aviation festivities as it marked the 80th anniversary of the International Civil Aviation Organization, the Ethiopian Civil Aviation Authority, and the historic signing of the Chicago Convention. Under the banner of Safe Skies, Sustainable Future, the event brought together prominent figures including Dr. Alamusime, Ethiopia's Minister of Transport and Logistics, alongside leading aviation experts and industry stakeholders to honor the milestone shaping the skies and chart a path toward a sustainable aviation history. Johannes van Town delves deeper into the story. Have a listen to this.
Ethiopia joined the global aviation community in celebrating a trifecta of significant milestones: the 80th anniversary of the founding of the International Civil Aviation Organization, the 80th anniversary of the Ethiopian Civil Aviation Authority, and the anniversary of the signing of the landmark Chicago Convention. The event, held in Addis Ababa under the theme Safe Skies, Sustainable Future, brought together high-level officials, including Minister of the Ethiopian Ministry of Transport and Logistics, Alamu Sume. The Chicago Convention of 1944 established the International Civil Aviation Organization, laying the foundation for international cooperation in civil aviation and setting global standards for safety, security, and efficiency. Getachew Mengste, director of the Ethiopian Civil Aviation Authority, emphasized Ethiopia's significant role in the establishment of both the International Civil Aviation Organization and the African Civil Aviation Commission. He reaffirmed Ethiopia's unwavering commitment to the development of global civil aviation.
Since its establishment in 1944, the same year as the signing of the Chicago Convention, along with 52 member states, the Ethiopian Civil Aviation Authority has been instrumental in shaping Ethiopia's aviation landscape. ECAA has ensured the development of safe, secure, and efficient air transport system in alignment with the global standards set forth by the International Civil Aviation Organization. ECAA has been a key enabler for the success of Ethiopian Airlines, one of the continent's most connected and largest Pan-African carriers. Ethiopian Civil Aviation Authority is also contributing to the growth of the national economy and supporting the development of a vibrant aviation ecosystem that positioned Ethiopia at the heart of African skies.
The International Civil Aviation Organization's East and Southern African Country Director underscored the importance of the Safe Skies, Sustainable Future theme. She highlighted aviation's crucial role in driving economic growth and facilitating connectivity across the African continent, commending Ethiopia's leading role in African aviation. She expressed appreciation of the hospitality and service provided by the Ethiopian Airlines Group.
On behalf of the President of ICAO Council, Mr. Salvatore Siachitano, the Secretary General, Mr. Juan Carlos Salazar, it is my great pleasure to be part of this great occasion when we are having a twin celebration of the ICAO 80th anniversary of the signing of the Chicago Convention, a landmark agreement that established the core principles permitting international transport by air, and the African Aviation Expo in the vibrant city of Addis Ababa. It is very fitting to have this celebration in Ethiopia, since the state is also celebrating 80 years of civil aviation, having been one of the founding members of the signing of the Chicago Convention.
Welcoming the participants, Minister Alamu Sume highlighted Ethiopia's progress in the aviation sector since becoming the International Civil Aviation Organization's member. He reaffirmed Ethiopia's commitment to fully supporting the implementation of the free sky policy in Africa and acknowledged the vital role of aviation in promoting national development and global connectivity. The minister also expressed his gratitude for the accomplishments of Ethiopia's aviation industry leaders.
This momentous occasion marks 8 decades of unwavering commitment to ensuring safe, secure, and sustainable aviation for the global community. ICAO's achievements over the years are testaments to its pivotal role in the development and the regulation of international civil aviation activities. Ethiopia fully supports the full implementation of the Open Skies policy in Africa. This initiative is crucial for African airlines, enabling them to expand their networks, reduce barriers to intra-Africa air travel, and promote economic integration across the continent.
The celebration included an aviation photo exhibition showcasing the latest advancements and innovations in the sector.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching EBC World English News. Now, a quick recap of the top stories. Premier hails Ethiopia as Africa's rising beacon of opportunity.